Salvete omnes. I'm Mrs. Cook, and I want to talk to you for a minute about the Latin program at Winthrop High School. We have a 4-year program in Latin, which means that you can have a pretty strong academic program when you're applying to college. Most colleges want students to take at least 2 years of a foreign language in order to be admitted to a good 4-year college, and Latin is one way that you can fulfill that requirement. Latin is open to any student who is willing to work hard, study hard, do regular homework, and participate in class. Students should also consider Latin if they want to improve their English skills. You can learn a lot about English vocabulary, about English grammar, and you can also learn about the foundations of our government through our study of the Romans and what they gave us and what we've borrowed from their past. In Latin 3 and 4, we're still doing a more traditional program with translating and vocab and grammar and things like that. In Latin 1 and 2 next year, I'm excited to say that we'll be using an online book that I piloted last year, the Cambridge Latin course, which has a lot of features that make students able to work on Latin on their own and improve their Latin on their own without having to come to a teacher for help necessarily. And it folds in all the Roman culture right in the book with stories. It's a pretty neat program. But no matter which year of Latin you're considering signing up for, you should take Latin if you're wanting to learn more about your own language and wanting to learn about a language that other people are still studying after 2,000 years. We also have a big Latin club at Winthrop High School, largest club in the school, and you can't join Latin club unless you take at least 1 year of Latin. We visit other schools and have interscholastic competitions. We have an overnight convention at Camp Mechuana. These are all really fun things that will be available to you if you decide to take Latin. Everybody that wants to can do Latin, no matter whether you think you struggle in school or not. If you work hard and you're willing to work, you can succeed at Latin. So I hope to see you next year. Please ask me if you have any other questions that I can answer. Walete.
Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Madame Kelly. Hello everybody, I'm Ms. Kelly, and I'd love to invite you to take some of my electives next year. And they would be French 1, 2, 3, and 4. French is a beautiful language and it's spoken around the world, not only in France, as of course we think of, but close to us right here in Maine and Quebec. And other parts of the United States, Louisiana. French is spoken on the beautiful island of Martinique, also many countries in Africa. So it is spoken actually in 43 countries around the world as either the first or second language. So it's an advantage to learn a language that can open opportunities like that to you, whether just for travel or for a career. We offer, as I said, French 1, 2, 3, and 4, so you can have the 2 years that is required by most colleges for a language, and then continue on if you fall in love with a language like I did. I adore French, j'adore la langue de français, and I love teaching it. So I hope you take me up on my offer.
Hello, I am Mrs. Biddlecombe, the music teacher at Winthrop High School. I teach band and chorus, and they are offered as semester-long classes in the fall and in the spring. If you play an instrument or you like to sing, I encourage you to take band or chorus and perform with us next year. Both groups perform many different genres and types of music, but we have fun. I also teach a course called Beginning Band, and it is a class, is a one semester long class, and it is for anyone who would like to either learn how to play a band instrument or wants to kind of relearn how to play their instrument if they haven't played it in many years. And I would love to see all of you taking my classes.
Hey guys, Mr. McCarthy here. I just want to take a brief second to take you through the courses that I'm offering for next year. When it's time to sign up, I hope you sign up for some of these. Tech Ed Wood, Entrepreneurship, Building Construction, Furniture Construction, Tech Ed Metal, Welding, Metal Arts, Drafting, and also Pre-Engineering. If you have any questions about any of these courses or would like to talk more in detail, come see me. You know where I'm located. Thanks guys, and I hope you sign up. Have a good day.
Good morning, my name is Mr. Setchell. I am the theater teacher here at the high school. I offer Theater 1, Theater 2, Advanced Theater Production, Acting 1, Acting 2, and Advanced Acting. All these classes will meet your fine arts requirement and also can be used as an elective. If you're interested in this area, please sign up for one of my classes.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Dyer, and I teach all the visual art classes here at the high school.
Hi, my name is Pelle, and I'm from Denmark.
And my name is Giuseppe, and I'm from Italy.
And we decided to take art because art is a great
Experience
to express
your creativity.
Hi, I'm Hope. I'm a junior. I'm a second-year drawing student. I'm also the co-president of the art club. I took drawing my freshman year because I thought it was really exciting and really interesting. Last year I didn't take it my sophomore year, and then I realized how much I got in touch with my creative side and how much experience I got and how well it helped me with my other classes. So I decided to take it again this year, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. We have a lot of new kids. You get in touch with the community and you do all these projects with them, and you get to hang out with like first graders and teach them what you know, and it's really exciting and you should join.
When I first came to the high school, I didn't really think about taking an art class because I'm not very good at art. But I remembered something that Miss Gilman told me last year, that she wanted me to take an advanced painting class. So when Miss Dyer came into my tutorial that day, I decided I'd give it a try. And now, like, I am terrible at drawing, but from this, you can see that that doesn't look like someone awful did it. If I try to do it out by myself, then it would look really bad, but this looks pretty good.
I was in contemporary crafts, and we did stained glass, and in the beginning I thought that would be really, really hard, but it turned out to be very easy and easy to understand. We started out with this as kind of a starting point, and then we went into more in-depth. We could do our own project, and turned out to be really fun and easy, so I suggest it.
I'm in a painting class, and we do things like this where we draw faces, and this is a monochromatic painting, or the starting of it, and we took it from this picture, and we have to draw out and mark out all the values, and then we're going to paint by number and things like that. But how we do it is we do it in more of a structured sense. What we did, instead of doing it all at once, like in some other art classes, we do it one thing at a time, where we take the picture, then we go through the post-processing, and then we draw it, and then we paint it. So it's a lot more structured and organized. And the end result ends up coming out really good, a lot better than most people would expect. And right here, this is a bowl, a clay bowl that has been glazed over. And this is a project we're doing where we go down to the grade school and we help first graders make bowls. And then we sell them for charity, for heating, for people who can't exactly afford it.
I like art class because it builds up confidence, and I'm in studio art, and we get to do a lot of things, so don't expect an easy A. But it does build up confidence. Like, for instance, my drawing and my painting I did was logos, and it really brought me out of the box and built up so much confidence that I'm extremely thankful that I'm in art class.
I take the drawing class because I like to challenge myself, and we use a ton of different materials, and it's fun to experiment with different materials like charcoal. Charcoal's really fun to experiment with.
There is an additional full year class next year, different from all the years past, and it'll be a stained glass class. And the piece in the library was a collaborative piece done by students who had never taken stained glass before. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and would like to learn, I invite you in. The Art Club is another avenue in the art program where a lot of kids get community service. Last year we had several out and they did 4 window paintings on storefronts throughout the year, and had a lot of fun doing it and created quite a nice piece for our downtown. What I like most about kids coming into art class is that they often do something they didn't expect they could do. And we start out with maybe a bit of a struggle, but in the end they end up with results that they didn't think were possible. And that is my goal for every student. And I hope that all of you will maybe consider it and give it a try.
I'm Miss Bernhardt and I teach literature for the visual generation. The focus of this class is on comic books and graphic novels, and we will be reading multiple graphic novels as well as looking at various comics. Some of the titles are Mouse 1, Pride of Baghdad, and I Kill Giants. And our textbook, Understanding Comics, is actually in the comic format. Now the class will consist of discussions over the various readings as well as projects based on different topics from our textbook and readings. And the program that we use to develop our comics is called Pixton. And the final project for this class is you will create your own comic or graphic novel, and it will be shown at the Art Gallery in Winthrop. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all in Literature for the Visual Generation.
As far as accounting and personal finance are concerned, you know, today we live in the world of a really difficult economy, and at times we feel it in our pocketbooks. So everyone should have a personal finance course. Everyone should know how to take care of their checking accounts. What do I do when I need to borrow money? What kind of credit card should I get? Those are questions that we like to answer in that class. And then accounting is more or less focused on the financial records of a business, not personal. So accounting for business, and of course finance for personal. It doesn't matter which order you might take those. One doesn't have to come before the other. And so I invite you to take all of my courses, and I hope to see you next year.
Hi, my name is Dominic Cagnata. I'm with the video program here, and I'm currently setting up some lights for an interview today. As a matter of fact, one sec, striking, there we are.
Hi, I'm Matthias Deming, and I'm framing the shot, making sure that we have a good setup, a good shot that we can use. That's one of the many things we learn about. We learn how to use the camera, we learn how to frame a shot, we learn about different shots. We also learn how to get good audio. We have very good microphones and different audio recording devices to make sure that we get very, very good productions. So actually, I think we're just about ready to shoot. So, quiet on the set.
Okay, now to edit the piece. Probably the longest part of the filmmaking process. Now what you do is choose a style that you want to use for your editing. Quick cuts, long cuts, whatever, it doesn't matter. The style is totally up to you. It's your piece. You can figure out whatever technique you would like to use. A lot of different things you can do here. Explosions, green screen, different sounds, gunshots, swords clanging, whatever you could imagine. We have it. The editing, definitely most time consuming, but in my opinion, one of the funnest parts of the filmmaking process.
Video production's awesome. We have lots of good times. You can even enter cool things like contests and win some money, like this video of $500. piece of cake. You could be earning yourself some money and learning a skill as you go. I love teaching video production, and I think you'll love taking it. It is a class that you do actually have to do work in, but it's fun work. So if you like doing cool stuff like that, you should take the class. Because it's a good time, you learn all kinds of cool skills, and I'm awesome. So you want to take the class. And of course, taking video production, you get to learn how to make that movie magic, and everyone else will be like, how'd you do that? And you'll be able to say, that's movie magic.